Hi everyone, this is a reading for Capricorn. Sorry, I'm just going to show half of my face. Well, my chin. It's okay, the cards are more important. The cards are more important. Capricorn, what are we waiting to tell you? I'm a Capricorn sun myself, so hopefully there's always something positive about a reading. Even if the tarot cards say something sort of like a negative or start with something bad at the very beginning, the reading always finishes um, around a positive remark or a solution. And that's what I like about this. Okay. Capricorn, capybara, cappuccino, Capricorn. You're going to receive a message, or maybe you're going to experience a breakthrough, some kind of breakthrough. What is this? This could be multiple messages, or this could be a news about a travel, a potential travel. What is this? Eight of Wands. Okay, it could be from a past person or from a past employer or an opportunity that you considered in the past, but now it's coming back around. It doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, something from the past or maybe from your childhood is going to bring you some kind of news. It could be as literally as it looks, with a death card. It could be a news about somebody's death. It doesn't have to be could be a friend of yours or someone that you know, or it could be a permanent change. Whatever is coming to you, it will bring you permanent change or changes in your life. Positive news that will bring an ending to a cycle and a beginning to another one. With the moon card, something here is hidden from you. Maybe this was hidden for quite some time, or you didn't know that it was happening, because this represents a veil, a cover up. And also this is a card of timing within a month or on full moon. But with the Eight of Wands, in terms of timing, this actually represents a week, 7 days, or within, I want to say as soon as possible. What is the moon card? What is the moon card for Capricorn? Okay, we have two cards. Okay, I think, ouch. This is about an indecision. This is about something that you weren't able to work out. In your mind, there's a lot of indecision with the Two of Swords and then the World card. There's a lot of indecision here. Yeah, I have a feeling here that there is something here that you've been trying to avoid deciding on. Sort of like procrastinating because you don't know if it's the right time for you to make a decision. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Swords. But eventually, something is going to be brought to the light. Again, in connection to this situation or person or an event or aspect of your life that that's been covered up. There's a veil, there's a confusion. Someone is going to come, or someone is going to send a message, or a breakthrough is going to happen to get you out of this confusing situation, making you giving you the ability to decide once and for all. Okay, this is something that you've been putting up for quite some time, but eventually you see the World card, this feminine energy at the center of this. I feel like this is the opposite of what the moon is about in terms of the images. You see with a veil, moon, and then with a World card, as if to say the spotlight is on you, or the spotlight is on this, whatever this is. This could represent, this could represent a decision, okay? The decision that you've been wanting to to touch base on. Card, Capricorn, bugs. Number 20 could be an important number for some of you. The little things matter, Capricorn. The little things, look at the bugs everywhere, and including the child. The little things matter, Capricorn, in terms of this decision making, in connection to this procrastination mode, because you couldn't decide, but something is going to be brought to the light, and the little things matter. Bugs. There could also be a couple involved with this partnership over here, but it doesn't have to be, you don't have to resonate with that all the time. Not all images are as important as what we want it to be. What is this? Tell me about the death card. What is this? Permanent changes, or a cycle, a period of transformation for you, Capricorn. High Priestess. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. High Priestess. High Priestess, Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is an official message. For some reason, the scroll that the High Priestess is holding seems to be very appealing to my eyes. As if to say, this is a very important message, and I hate to break it to you. Something like that. I don't want to say it's a sad news. You could be dealing with a spiritual warrior, or a mentor, or someone who works in the church, or someone who's, because the quality of the High Priestess is someone who's knowledgeable. There is someone here with knowledge who's going to break a message to you, an important and potentially a legal one, with a scroll. Maybe this is someone who's in charge of this situation, because the High Priestess is the one who's guarding this gate, to the underworld. She's like the official person in that place. So you could be dealing with a message or multiple messages coming through you. And this is related to something that happened in the past, or a past person. Then again, an official person, or someone who's dealing with this situation, who has mastery, who has knowledge and wisdom when it comes to these things. They're gonna break this message to you. And again, it could give you a signal to close a door. You know what I mean? When they break this message to you, like, I'm sorry for your loss, or I hate to break it to you. And this could be related to your work, to your career, to your finances. You might find yourself working on, or going through another, okay, I'm hearing the words period of mourning. It doesn't have, I told you, it could be a literal death in your family. And at the same time, it could be a death of a cycle, a death of a chapter in your life, an ending of a job that you've been holding dearly to your heart. And I think there's some kind of proof here that you might end up working on another project, on something new. This could potentially lead to a training, or working from scratch to work your way to the top. But it could be a sad news. It might start with a sad news. But as I said, if it's a sad news or something negative, the cards will reveal that at the very beginning, and then at the end, or just before the ending of the reading, the cards will tell you it's going to be okay. Everything is working in our favor. At the end of the day, it doesn't look good all the time, but things happen for us for a reason. Like, life is up and down, and we have to go through them no matter what. And there's something about this, the little things matter. Like the things that you avoid. The things that you avoid are actually the ones that you should pay attention to, like close attention to. I don't know what this means. I feel like this is a serious, a serious message something serious. It might make you sad at the beginning, or it might make you lose something, okay? Maybe in the material world. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Oh, okay, the bottom of the deck is a celebration. A celebration, and there's a potential success with the Queen of Pentacles. I told you, there's something here. There's some, you might receive a news that might make you feel like, oh, okay, so it's done. Okay, I'm not gonna have it. Okay. Like from an official person that you're dealing with. They're not bad. But as I said, because of this news, you will have to close a door because of this news. And because of that door closing brought by that news, now you can make a decision. You can lift the veil of confusion in your life, because I think the reason why you've been very confused about this particular thing is because you're not sure if the door is already closed. Like, is it just, is it temporary close? Am I still allowed to come in? So you're like one foot outside the door and one foot is inside. So with this door or cycle still open, if it's still open, this is the one that's bringing you confusion. But because it's finally closed and you will receive an official message from this person that, hey, it's over, it's closed, it has ended, something is dead, something is gone. Now, the veil of confusion has been lifted. Maybe this confusion is going on in your mind, bringing you this ability, creating this ability inside of you to finally pick or choose. This has, you've been procrastinating with this because you thought the door was still open. Do you get what I mean? Because you think there's still hope in this situation. Maybe this is a job, maybe this is a project, because of the pentacles energy here. Maybe this is a sale of a property and you thought the transaction is gonna go through. But here comes, the cards are telling you, okay, Capricorn, the door is officially closed. Now, the confusion is gone. The door is closed. Now you can start a new life. You can start a new project. This is a project that you've been putting off. This is a step that you've been trying to avoid. Maybe you've been considering to get out of the country. You've been considering to move to a new town. You've been considering to sell your, I don't know, your bicycle, your car. But you've been waiting if, okay, but I need to make sure that this job or this project is not going to go through anymore, so I could sell my car, because the only reason why I have the car is because I need to travel for 1 hour, 2 hours, and leave the house at 6 or 5 a.m. I need to make sure that it's done. What's done is done. And as much as I want to feel bad about it, it is what it is. Maybe you've done a serious there was a serious mistake, and you have to move on. It's time to move on, causing the veil in this confusion to be lifted, and now you can finally move on. Okay, I'm gonna sell my bicycle now. It's official. This job is done, or maybe this relationship is over. It's official. Now I can apply for a new job. I can apply for, I can I can sell my car. I can buy a cheaper car. I can sell my bicycle, sell my car, buy a bicycle, because now I can consider this work that's very close to where I live, and it's just 30 minutes away, and I can use a bicycle. I don't need to pay for insurance or a parking fee, these kinds of things. Again, I told you, the small things matter, Capricorn. The small things matter for you. And maybe there was a big, maybe there was a big incident at work, and you failed to look at the small things. You failed to look at the small things, creating this serious incident. I'm not accusing you, sorry. As I said, I'm a Capricorn sun. I can relate to this. But look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is either your subconscious or maybe something that's going to take place in the nearest future. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Sun. There's something is going to happen very soon. Maybe within a couple of days or weeks. Hopefully as soon as possible. That will that is connected to your career, finances, transaction that will improve your reputation, your name, creating this kind of what do you call this, like an inner celebration. It's gonna make you very happy. Sun, and we're moving to summer here in the UK. We're moving to officially summer. June, I hope there's no heat wave or whatsoever. Again, the Eight of Wands is actually a progress, a breakthrough. It's not in closing this door, finishing this project or whatever this is. It could be a relationship, is actually going to give you a breakthrough. Okay, so let's dig deeper into it. Let's dig deeper into this. What is this breakthrough? What is this breakthrough? Tell me about the World card. What is beginning? Beginning. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. There could be an important connection over here because we already saw the Queen of Pentacles earlier. The King of Pentacles wants to send you a message. Okay, they've been thinking about this for quite some time. It's not an official action. Page of Swords. They could be thinking about this over and over again, creating a long paragraph of, I don't know, an important message and then deleting them. It's not, this is like an amber in traffic stop. What is this? Page of Swords, Page of Swords. What do they want to say? Yeah, they want to offer this cup. They want to offer this cup of opportunity. Okay, going back to that, if this is about a relationship, someone is going to send you a message from this High Priestess that something has ended, okay? Okay, if this is not about a job, something here has closed. And this is not a new thing. This has been going on in the past for quite some time. See? In the past energy, unable to let go of past energy, past commitment, past person, leading up to this. Okay, no more confusion. The door is closed. What do we do? Okay. Now that something is closed, I can make a bold move towards a new beginning. Whatever this is, as I said, and this is related to a King of Pentacles. You might be dealing with property sale, accountant, or maybe the counterpart of the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an important relationship. Somebody is thinking of sending a message. Page of Swords. And what is this Page of Swords about? Could be about an apology or a significant relationship with a Temperance holding, the Archangel Raphael holding the two cups, being connected by the water. There's a lot of cups energy here with this message. Someone is constantly thinking about this. This could be a very emotional offer for some of you, or an offer that could lead to a potential opportunities in the very near future. There's an important partnership that could lead to a beautiful opportunity that it's gonna make you fulfilled with a cup, fulfilled, happy, joyful. Could be an offer of love, an offer of apology to come together. I told you, breakthrough, Eight of Wands. It's not something that's done, closed, dead. Ace of Cups. Clarity. See, it's all about clarity. Clarity to this confusing situation. I think we have the Temperance and the Star card. These cards are all about healing, renewal, rejuvenation. Something here is going to renew your sense of and including the Six of Cups from the very beginning. There's something from the past, or there is an energy of a renewal. This message of closure or ending is going to renew your life. And here comes, Temperance, Star card. And these two cards are actually cards of reunion for those who are interested. But there's definitely an emotional offer. But at the same time, there's a message of ending or closure. Yeah, look at this. Oh, beautiful energy. It's not a big offer. Don't expect too big. But this is The intention is good. The intention is to last for a long time. Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this means. If this is a partnership, a potential partnership, there's something inside. Just imagine getting a small sausage roll, because that's what we we normally have it in the UK. Sometimes you know, there are some sausage rolls that look too big, but then when you take a bite, it's just a tiny bit of meat. And then, or just imagine a pie, a hand pie. I think in America you use that, or empanada in Spain. Just imagine taking a bite and then you're like, oh, there's a huge chunk of meat inside, but it's a tiny one. So that's what the Page of Cups is about. It could be a simple hi, hello. It could be a simple message from someone, but you don't know that, oh my gosh, this is the intention. Ten of Pentacles. There's not a lot to offer. It doesn't look like a big offer, but you might, if it's a job, it doesn't look like a big offer or something, something massive, something good. But what you don't know is there's a potential for you to last for a long time in that position. And in fact, it's gonna give you this fulfilled joy in terms of finances. Maybe the benefits are good, the pension is nice in a way that they will contribute to your pension, insurance, a lot of freebies. Just imagine that the salary probably is not a lot, or the job is not something that you particularly like, but then there's a lot of freebies, free breakfast, lunch, dinner, good pay, and good workmates that will lead to a longer and stable connection. Building friends, you might meet someone there. Ten of Pentacles is a very promising energy. Again, oh my gosh, Capricorn, the small things, the bugs matter. When I saw, I don't know if you're familiar with Bug Hotel, I was like, why do they have to provide a hotel or a home or a place for bugs or insects? Like, do their lives matter as much as the birds, the dogs? And then I realized, they are part of the ecosystem. They contribute, and maybe their contribution is minute in our eyes as human beings, but without them, I don't think our environment could develop, or I don't think the environment would exist. The ecosystem would survive without the small bugs. So looking at this Page of Cups, as I said, the small things matter. It looked like a small offer. It looks like a small thing for you, whatever this is. Offer of a job, offer of a partnership, friendship, relationship. Maybe it's a temporary work and you're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get this much. But what you don't see coming is there's a Ten of Pentacles behind this offer. And again, Capricorn, small things matter. Don't lose hope. I told you. Eight of Wands, progress, breakthrough, a chance to move forward. But something has to end. Something has to end. Something has to close. You don't need to close this. It's going to be revealed to you that, hey, Capricorn, official message, email, phone call, or a text message saying, hey, Capricorn, it's officially over, it's closed, you can move forward. Okay, this is beautiful, one of the best readings I've ever had, even for myself. Good luck, Cappy Barras. Bye bye.